What's up, everybody? Welcome to Livin N SoCal, your local business spotlight for eating, shopping, and living here in the heart of Rancho Cucamonga. Today, we're visiting Millennia MMA. Not just a gym, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, mic check 1, 2, my friend. I'm back like I never left and back at it again. So fly in the sky, they just blowing the wind. You can tell how I dress that I'm in it to win.
Hey, Coach Romy, appreciate you having us out here today. This is probably one of the coolest gyms I've ever been to. You don't see a lot of these around. Tell me a little bit more about, how you guys got started and what's the main purpose of this gym?
We got started, 99 is when the gym opened up. It opened up in Pomona. And it started out, honestly, it was just a place that we could get good training. We were open to the public, but it was more of a gym that fighters and guys who compete in jiu-jitsu can come and train at. I started training back in 1994, so I started in a gym here in Rancho, and by 99 I got an opportunity to open up a spot in Pomona with one of my old partners, and we jumped on it. We found a really cool spot in downtown Pomona with an upstairs and downstairs, so we had 2 matted areas, and back then that was kind of a big deal because most gyms were pretty small, and it was a really cool setup. We had an upstairs area for the grappling and a downstairs area for the MMA. We had cage panels and stuff like that, so I want to say, I guess, probably at that time, it was just to have a place to train, get good rounds.
Now, I've been training with you guys for quite some time now, on and off, right? I love the culture here. Tell me, how is that culture created and how do you keep continuing that?
We get after it on the mats, but off the mats, everyone's really cool with each other. There isn't this big hierarchy between who the professor is and who the student is. Everyone kind of treats each other as like human beings, and where it can be kind of like a frat house sometimes. We crack jokes, we make fun of each other. I was in the hospitality and bar business for a long time in my early 20s, so I've learned through mentors and stuff like that to try to create your business to be like a second home for people. And I think I took a little bit of that and we brought it to the gym, and it just kind of happened organically. I have guys that have trained with me for over 25 years and are people that are still in my life, and we have stories and fight trips and stuff like that we talk about sometimes, and just new stories and new trips with the younger group of guys. So the culture is just, hey, come on in, have fun, enjoy the classes, learn jiu-jitsu, and when you're on the mats, it's going to be some competitive matches, but everyone's cool afterwards.
And I know that you guys have a pretty big schedule. What type of classes are you having?
We have classes for everyone. So we have Pee-wee class, or we call them Little Samurai classes for kids starting from 3 to 5 years old. My youngest son has just started doing those. And then we have classes, the next age group, 4 to 12, and my daughter's in those classes. And then we have adult, and now we actually even have teen practices, which my son, who wrestles for Rwanda, he's in those classes. So I got all my kids in all the different classes. So we have age groups starting from 3 going all the way up to adults. We have classes that are beginner day 1 fundamental stuff where you're just kind of learning how to tie your belt and do a hip escape, all the way to comp classes and getting ready for specific matches and fights and stuff like that. And then we have the same thing with our striking classes, our MMA program. We have strength and conditioning classes, fundamental classes for strength and conditioning. So we just kind of offer all different levels for all the students, and I just find that when you do that, everyone kind of finds their groove. Some guys kind of move through the system pretty quick. Some guys work a little bit slower, and that's okay.
Yeah. Now, what would you say, one last thing, what would you say to those that are watching this right now that have been wanting to get into it but haven't made that next step?
I mean, honestly, I fell in love with it the first time I did it. It was something that I instantly got hooked. Finding a gym to train at, I would look around. I would stop by a few different gyms. I would do a few classes, see if they offer free classes. Get in and try a few classes. Get a feel of the culture, the environment, the staff, and the big thing that's kind of a red flag that you should kind of watch out for is just getting thrown in those really advanced classes. Those are bad signs where you can get injured, you can get banged up, and it can turn into a bad experience. I find that if you find a gym that caters to beginners and has a competitive group of classes too, that's a good mix to jump into or to sign up at.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, and I look forward to experiencing more here at Millennia.
Sweet, man. All right, brother. Appreciate you, brother.
Hold your tongue, don't bite the bullet. Say it loud, they thought we wouldn't. Cross the line, we took the win. So tell me if you had enough.
All right, guys, so this is Millennia in Rancho Cucamonga. If you guys are looking for a self-defense classes, just to get back into shape, this is the place to be. I'll link all the information down in the description. I'm gonna get back out there and train.
Yeah, we at it again.